So I'm pretty sure it's every single video lately that I have mentioned at one point or another that I needed a certain piece of kit on this workbench that would be really helpful. Well, it's here, and it's going to be helpful. So this is the Quick 861DW. This is a hot air rework station. And I feel like it justifies itself being on this bench because it acts as more than just a rework station. I am not into component repair yet. I do plan on manufacturing some components as I learn how to do that. And I'm going to share all that with you as I go. The first thing I plan to do with it probably is to repair some of these components. And I'll do some of that today. There's a resistor over here. Is it a resistor? No, there's a capacitor over here that I want to reflow, and I'll show you how to do that. And I think I might also take this this wiring off using this station. So I'll show you how to do that. What I do want to do is just show you kind of like a quick overview as to how this guy works. So the power switch is over here. You hit that, and the machine kind of comes alive. Now you're going to see 3 dots there and 3 dots there. What this is the temperature over here, and this is the airflow over here. How you adjust them is right here. Silly easy. How you adjust airflow is right over here. So what is happening is when this unit is inside of this stand, it automatically shuts off. It's I guess there's a magnet in it that shuts it off. In order to activate it, you just pull it out. And as you can see, it automatically comes to air temp and to liters per minute. This is 120 liters per minute, and it's already at full temp. This is 100 degrees C, which actually feels pretty nice because right now it is -2 C in this garage. So let me go ahead and turn down the airflow so we can see this. I'm going to put this unit right here just to show you some of the features here. So in order to change the temperature, you can go and press this up or down. There are presets down here. So if we go to channel 1, it's going to go straight to 200 at 120. If we hit this, you can see it shows you what it's going to get to, and then it shows you getting to that. And then over here, I believe this is 400 at 120. Okay, so that's how that's done. I'm going to turn this back down to here. And I'm also going to turn down the temperature back down to 100. Just so you can hear this a little bit better. Now, to me, this is pretty good. It gets up the temperature wicked fast. Airflow and temperature is easily adjusted. And I like the fact that it has presets. Now, I'm going to leave the presets where they are for now. The one thing I do want to show you is that this unit does do Fahrenheit. If you push and hold channel 1 and 2 for 3 seconds, it should change to Fahrenheit, which of course it does not. Okay, so it does not. That's no big deal. Okay, so this also has the auto sleep mode, as I mentioned earlier. As soon as we put it into the base, as you can see, it goes into sleep. It's also got a feature where it will cool down. If it's up at 400 degrees C, it will cool down using the airflow down to 100 degrees C before it goes to sleep. I've yet to test that feature, but they say that that's a feature. So we will see as we use this if that is indeed the case. So some of the nice features about this, this is not your typical cheap station. And why I like this one is this thing is currently selling for around $250. If you've been looking at hot air rework stations, a similar model to this is over $850. So that to the average person is untouchable. At $250, okay, we're opening some doors. This is a 1,000-watt rework station. What's nice about that is it's not like your cheapo ones. You can get some for sub $50. are not gonna perform well. You're gonna have issues trying to remove large chips. And like something like this, you're gonna have to hit all four sides, and it might not have the power to do that. So what you're just gonna end up doing is frying components with all that excess heat. This is gonna get up to heat much quicker, and it's gonna allow you to pull these off. So now this guy goes anywhere from 212 degree Fahrenheit all the way up to 932, and that is 100C to 500C. So it's definitely got the heat. What is also nice is the heating element is interchangeable, so if you do happen to burn it out, you can just easily replace it. So this, as stated before, moves up to 120 liters a minute, which is a decent amount of air. It also comes with these guys here. So it's got a few interchangeable nozzles, and what I like that they've done here is when using this guy, if you pull this out and put the nozzle in, if this is hot, you're not going to be able to get that out. You're going to burn yourself. However, what they did, they included a nozzle remover in the stand. You'll notice that when you push this on, there's this gap right here, and you just put that gap inside of here, and then you can twist this guy, and the nozzle, bam, right there, comes right out. Now, once this cooled down, you can easily add a different nozzle in there. So I like that feature a lot. And I like the feature where, like I said earlier, the magnet that shuts this off, you can hold this in any position you want. There's no switch or anything that's gonna, like, you know, if you're working on something like here, it's not gonna shut off on you. It's got to be in this in order to shut off. So a couple of nice features that they did in what to me is a nice little budget rework station. Definitely happy with the way they priced this guy and the features that it comes with. Stupid easy to use. Just, you know, 4 buttons: temperature up or down, and air up or down. So I'm excited for this. I can't take full credit for finding this machine. This has been around for a while. So yeah, all in all, good all-around machine. The tubing, while quite large, as you can see, it's like an inch diameter. But it doesn't feel very restrictive. So this guy weighs in at 222 grams just for the handpiece. So it is not super lightweight, but I feel like it's negotiable to move it around and get where you need to get. This piece here, the stand, has significant weight to it. You're not going to knock this over accidentally. We weigh the stand comes in at 785 grams. So you're not going to knock this guy over accidentally. So the whole unit, handpiece and station, weighs in at 7.8 pounds, which is 3,650 grams. So not super heavy. It's not like adding a power station or whatever to your bench, but I think having one of these is going to make my life easier on the bench here. So this is not just going to be used to fix components. This can also be used to heat shrink wrap, if you ever have to do that. I know I have a heat gun, but that thing's huge and kind of unwieldy. This guy, I feel like, you know, when I'm using it, I could just have this stand out here off camera, bring it in, do what I need to do, and put it back. Easy, done. I don't need to go all the way over there and stretch the cord and all that other stuff. So that's one of the main reasons for grabbing this guy. But the absolute main reason is for fixing components like this. So let's get into this. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna preheat this board. So as you can see, I got this set to 300C and 120 liters per minute. And I'm just gonna, like an inch or two off the board, I'm going to go ahead and preheat the board. Okay, so once the board's preheated, I'm gonna go ahead in that area and just kind of blast it with heat until I see things move. I'm not seeing anything move. Okay, so now I'm going to jump up to 400 degrees C. And if these temperatures are off, please let me know in the comments below. This is my first time with a hot air rework station. Okay, as you can see, we are now moving stuff. So I feel like 120 is a bit too much. So I'm gonna back that down to about 90. And I think 400 is also too much. So I'm gonna back that down to about 350. Okay, we're not removing a large chip, so let's go ahead and hit that again. Reheating the board. Okay, and as you can see, because that is hot, I put that back in to the holder, and you can see the temperature dropping. It's staying at 120 liters per minute, and it's cooling down the heating element. Okay, so as you can see, this capacitor right here has been reflowed, and that's exactly what we wanted to happen. Wonderful. That was fairly easy, and I'm sure it would have been easier on both you and me had I had a microscope. I guess you get to hear me complain that I don't have a microscope. So now that that piece has been reflowed, I still want to check if we still got a direct short from VBAT to ground. We don't. That short is gone. I think that actually fixed this flight controller. Well, that's exciting, but that is outside of the scope of this video. In this video, I wanted to show you the quick and just how versatile that's going to be on the bench. And as you can see, that was very quick and easy. It automatically shut itself off. It's back in sleep mode, as you can see here. A very good little machine, and if you're running a bench multimeter like this guy fits right on top of it perfectly, so it's out of the way. Very nice little machine. I'm happy with the purchase. I'm happy how quick and easy that was to repair that part, and it's going to help in building some circuits because I'm going to be doing some of that. I'm looking into building some race wire to start out with, and my ultimate goal on this channel is to learn how to build flight controllers and all the components to build my own quads. So ESCs, flight controller, race wire, PDBs, frames even. I am now designing my own frame, and it's a slow process. It might take years, but that's okay. That's okay. And I'll show you guys along the way. So as I learn, so yeah, but that's going to take a while. Don't expect to see those videos anytime soon. It's just something that I'm doing in the background, and as I feel that I have enough information to show you guys, I will share. So there's that. But yeah, so again, I wanted to show you the quick. I'm happy with it so far. We'll see how long it lasts, and it's a welcome piece of kit. So that's a quick look at the Quick 861DW. I forgot to mention that it's also ESD safe, which is electrostatic discharge. So you're not gonna have to worry about frying your components. This does have a ground strap that plugs into the back of it, so you can plug that onto your workspace, or if you're using something like this, you can plug onto this. So do beware, there are clones available on the market, and I don't know how they perform. Some of the differences is in the stand. The stand will have like a little indentation. You'll see this indentation here where like you can store parts or whatever. They also have another one here. It's not completely flat like this guy. Another thing you can tell by the handpiece. So if you look at the handpiece here, the cutouts, it's kind of thicker and it doesn't come all the way to the edge. The clone will come very close to the edge. And there are some differences on the actual box itself too. But yeah, just you want to buy this from a reputable dealer. So just know that they exist. If you're having trouble with yours, that might be why. So yeah, just I'm excited for this guy. This is gonna be fun using this. And I guess I don't get to complain anymore that I don't have a rework station. But now I get to complain because now I can't see what I'm working on because the parts are so small. Yeah, I guess a microscope is in my future. If you know of a good one, let me know in the comments below. It's got to be somewhat affordable though, right? Anyway, with that, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had fun making it. I definitely had fun showing this to you guys. Full disclosure, this was not sent to me. I purchased this with my own money, as I do with most of the parts that are on this bench. Mostly because I enjoy doing this and I enjoy showing you guys and sharing that information. And I enjoy jumping into things that I have no business jumping into and learning all about it and sharing that information with you, because that's what makes me tick. I appreciate you watching. I definitely appreciate it. If you're into experimentation, if you're into building, if you're into FPV, go ahead and punch that subscribe button because you only get to do it once and it's fun. And I'll catch you later. Peace.